Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube. We are looking at Nervos Network, CKB, on the 1 hour chart today, May 3rd, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Let's go. The last time I left off with everyone, I had two warnings for you. I was warning about two different patterns that could possibly be setting up. Let's start with the bearish one first because I still think this is pretty relevant. Now, as you guys can see, we have what's called an ending diagonal formation. Folks, we are still in this formation, even with this recent price uptick here. I do believe we might have bounced from that other formation that I was talking about, where we might see this go down to a penny. This may be a catalyst to get there, but at this point in time, I'm just not seeing it. So let's continue on with this thesis. Right now, you can definitely see the squeeze is on. We definitely have a symmetrical triangle. I'm expecting one of two things to happen from here if this goes bearish. We bounce back up here, and then we come back down here, and then sometime later on, maybe we will break out of this, or we may just break out of this sooner than later. Let's go ahead and whip up a little Fibonacci time zone to see if we can get a bead on maybe some critical important time frames. So here we have Fibonacci predicted the top here nearly, predicted a reversal around this time here. In addition, we have a Fibonacci time zone coming up about 8 p.m. May 3rd. So keep your eyes on that time frame. That could be significant as a result of the movement of CKB. Now, nobody knows which way we're going to go, of course, and here's the argument I'm going to make for an ascending triangle. So you can kind of see how price is really playing in this range here, and we are kind of squeezing up into this triangle. And if this is an ascending triangle or even cup and handle, we may see this May 3rd, 8 p.m. Central Time, be a bullish change in momentum. We may be out of this downtrend. One thing I'd like to add here is that we can definitely count out Elliott wave theory. So we may be going into the ABC pattern, as you can see. And then, basically the cycle could repeat itself. Hopefully it does. But with that said, I really don't think there's very much for me to talk about at this moment other than some potential price points going further. Let's start off with a bullish scenario, because I am bullish on CKB personally. I ended up buying back in, and I'm holding about 100,000 CKB right now. But let's get rid of the squiggly line. As you can see, we are bumping up against the 61.8 line. This is acting as a huge resistance line for us. And you can kind of see it did the same thing over here. We had to really keep banging into this 61.8 line. So with that said, if we do break free, we might expect some Elliott wave theory patterns to, possibly show up and maybe get us up to this 4-cent range. This would be ideal. Now, if this thing continues on, likely what we would see is some sort of wedge formation, pennant formation, ascending triangle formation around this price point. And we might be coming back up for a retest of the 4.5 cent mark. How cool would that be? I was super sad when this didn't retest this 4.5 cent mark sooner, but we clearly, I mean, this is clear as day, definitely a corrective wave. Now I'm hoping what doesn't happen is another one of these. Let's talk about the bearish scenario quick. I'm going to try to keep this video relatively shorter to previous videos here. So bear with me 1 second, folks. I'm just going to scoot out to like a 3-hour chart. There we go. Let's get rid of all this stuff on the screen. Okay, so we can definitely see that if this thing breaks down, look for the 0.0235 as a safety net area. If that breaks loose, 0.0186-ish area, and even down to the 0.0163 area. Now, if either of these holds, folks, I hate to say it, this is a very bumpy ride. Back down to a penny or less would be my guess. 1.5 cents would be a nice psychological stand. 1.25 cents, a penny, of course. But those are all numbers that we may possibly blow through if this thing turns super bearish and we have another corrective wave go down. So really, folks, keep your eyes on the charts tonight, 8 to 11 p.m. Central Time. I would estimate. Again, this isn't financial or trading advice at all. This is just some guy throwing out wild speculation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys would feel like it's beneficial to you. If consider subscribing. It's free. You might want to consider even hitting the bell, as I've said before. If I drop some TA and it's relevant to your holdings, it may help you make a decision that could help you out. Feel free to smash that like button as well. I do appreciate all that support. You guys have been great. Love the comments as well. Let me know in the comments what you think CKB is going to do. Are we going up or down from here? And put your price prediction in the comments below. I will check them out and we'll see who comes the closest when I do my next video. Next video probably won't be till either tonight or tomorrow. I may do another one on VGX, Victor George Tom, Voyager coin. That is a extremely undervalued, in my opinion, coin. But we will check into that here maybe later on today. Wish everyone a happy Monday. Thank you again for watching.